Hey, Carly.
What's up?
Welcome back to 5 More Minutes.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to our second home.
Welcome back.
This is where I would like to move into permanently.
I do find the chairs very comfortable. Now that the lower lumbar support has softened a little bit, I'm really into the chairs.
I haven't really gauged that that's been...
They were very stiff the first time that we had them. And I complained about it because naturally I'm going to complain.
No, there's nothing I'd rather do in the world. Well, I feel like one thing I'd love to know is what is setting you up, and then another thing I'd love to know is what is setting you off.
Well, I was going to say, of complaining.
Yeah.
I think we should start negative. Do you want to go first?
I would love to start negative, and it all is about this here hand. I just am so sick of being this like clumsy, constantly bruised and injured human, but it's not sick of me. I have gone through, I don't know how many of those slice box cutters.
The slice box cutters, for the ladies at home, they are box cutters, but they are like plastic. So you're not supposed to be able to cut yourself.
But this isn't on slice, this is on me. I was just very aggressively, very haphazardly opening boxes and really did a number on my thumb. So excuse the Uggo Band-Aid. We're doing our best. And then if you look to my middle finger, and I won't flip you all off and give you the bird.
Do it.
But I have now evolved into a Shrek finger. I don't know if you guys heard, I'll say it again.
You can put the middle finger away.
Okay. I've dealt with like a gel allergy with my nails for years now, since 2021. And it is ever changing in only negative ways. And I thought that I finally had them in a great place where the nails are no longer lifting off the bed. Water got under the nail bed when I was wearing my press-ons, and now my nail is green. Yeah.
The green is from the water?
I think it's a fungal infection. And I said fungal, and you heard me. Yeah, take it in. Take a look. It's really nice.
Wait, how long did you have those press-ons on for?
Not long, the standard time, like a couple weeks. And I'm no press-on newbie. I'm a vet. I know how to prep. I do a little buff.
That type of infection in that short period of time is odd to me.
Okay, great. Well, now I'm worried that it's something even worse.
Just monitor it. And if it doesn't get better, perhaps a trip to the doctor.
Tell me what is making you set off into the stratosphere.
Thank you so much for asking. Okay. So I burned a hole into my media console 2 days ago. My gorgeous, stunning media console that is probably my favorite piece of furniture in my home. I love it so much. It is practical, it is pretty, it is wonderful.
No, it is gorgeous. If I were to steal one thing from your home, it would be that console.
I got some new incense for my apartment, and the display kind of holder.
It's like the ashtray.
The holder is an ashtray.
Yeah.
And the incense must have like fallen as it was burning. It's not a big hole. Like it's literally this large, about the size of like a cigarette butt.
Yeah.
Is that like circular size. But I realized, and the immediate panic, oh my God, it was the evening. I got my Scrub Daddy, which like got a lot of the ash off, but then there was this like little white circle. So now I've been buying wood stain pens to try and like stain it.
No, and TikTok has told me that is the correct solution.
It is, but like
I used to have some. I had something.
But that is what's setting me off.
This perfect flawless thing, it's now marred. But you know what? Life is for the living.
Life is worth living, as Justin Bieber once said.
No. And you don't want to sing it out?
Life is worth living.
You have a good voice.
Thank you. I have perfect pitch.
Really pisses me off. Pisses me off. Oh my God. That is the last little chronically online stim I will do for the rest of the episode.
I'm not claiming that.
Can you tell me what's setting you up, please?
Oh, right. I forgot we have a positive thing.
Do you want mine while you're gandering?
Sure.
Taking a single gander?
Sure.
I'm reading a really good book.
What's that like?
Which is Strangers.
Okay.
Everyone is reading it. Our girl Belle.
Oh, is that the one about the really bad man?
Yes, the really terrible man. And I'm almost done. And thankfully, it was just a book that's impossible not to lock in on. And it is absolutely horrifying, and you can't look away or read away, I guess.
Well, that's exciting.
No, it is very exciting. The joy of being voraciously captivated by a book. I miss it sometimes, but here it is presented to me What is yours setting you up?
My new bag, the duffel bag.
Yeah,
that
it's
is
important.
out of frame a little bit that way.
It's an LV duffel.
Yes, and it was partially a birthday gift because
Wait, explain your grandmother's gift structure. I feel like more people need to do this. It's actually genius.
So my grandma, who's very, very generous, she loves to give a gift. She is not the type to just like blindly give a check. She wants to have something attached to whatever amount that she's contributing, I guess. And it's been really special because over the years, it's like these rings were from her.
Oh, I didn't know that.
2 years ago, she got me these. So I love that she kind of has this gift-giving structure because she'll be like, buy yourself something that you want and I will be the one to buy it.
Yeah.
And there's another set of rings that she got me like 4 or 5 years ago that are so special, little like very, very small diamond wedding bands.
Jewelry is just the most special.
And then this year I went with the duffel, but oh my God, I love it so much.
It's so beautiful. It really is like,
and we're matching with them. I copied you.
one of the best vintage bags, like the condition of it is amazing. And
arguably a bag that is better to buy vintage.
Oh, I 100% agree, even though I did get one for KJ that wasn't vintage. But that was
different.
more, we were going on a trip and I knew he wanted it and also needed it. So I just, in my impatient ways, I just ran into Louis Vuitton.
Fun fact though, did you know that like Farfetch sells secondhand bags now?
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's from Farfetch.
Well, this is
And
very...
and the bag that I carried on my
dangerous info.
birthday, secondhand from Farfetch.
Okay, so that's the tea. Anyhow, moving
Anyhow.
along. Shall we, Lola? Shall we glam? And shall we love it, hate it?
Yeah, before we get into it though, just appreciate the poncho.
Okay, guys, just as a treat, can I have one more stim?
Poncho!
I love it so much.
And like we talked about ponchos how many episodes ago now, and this is me following through on my word.
Yeah. I also got a poncho.
I was hoping that you would wear yours as well.
No, I'm saving my poncho. The ponchos each need their moment. This isn't shared custody of a poncho.
That's true. I want another one though that's a little louder. Pattern.
Okay, pattern, color.
A la Princess Diaries.
Yeah.
too.
I knew. We're just
Stripe, fringe,
That's
large.
we're aiming
That's what I
towards
want.
it.
Yeah, but this is my everyday poncho. Thank you so much.
And I can only hope to develop a poncho wardrobe so diverse that each one has a different occasion that it's dedicated to. The Lola feels extra cushiony today. I have so many makeup products I'm excited about that I'm a little bit worried about my indecisiveness.
I brought a lot of new stuff too, as well as look at the cosmetics bags.
What is this?
This
situation?
is a base. I don't know if the color is new, but there's also a medium size that I have as well.
Now, would you describe that as a cornflower?
I would.
Yeah. It's certainly not a periwinkle. It doesn't have a tinge of purple. Is that pink? Anyhow, love it, hate it, feel fine about it. Oh man, do I want to start with this one? You're going to get so activated. I feel very passionate about this topic.
Wait, then go before I'm doing anything.
Number 1, displays of romantic love reserved for our book boyfriends and movie husbands.
You're saying reserved, meaning the ones that don't exist in real life?
Correct. So romantic love being something that women yearn for. They read books about it. They fantasize about it. They, tailor their movie taste to it. And then the disjointed connection, a little shimmy, if you will, to the way like that shows up in their life, whether they can recognize it, accept it, hold out for it, so on and so forth. Maybe IRL, they're so man-hating, or maybe they are icked out. It could be any of the above.
I hate, and I think you hate, don't police how somebody loves out loud in real life. There are a lot of things that are celebrated in book, romance, culture that in real life are maybe not in practice what you want, but also if that's what somebody else wants, who cares? If you want to love loudly, love loudly.
Yes.
I don't think anything should be reserved for books, TV shows that should not be in real life. Is that correct to what you believe?
So correct. And I'm not going to lie.
I have a suspicion.
Okay.
Is this about your accidental pregnancy announcement?
Yeah. Because, first of all, KJ is just he's very it makes sense to me.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Okay, well, here's my thing. Anybody who has criticism about like loving loudly, they're probably sad, lonely, and or miserable.
Yeah, and like I did see a lot of commentary like this would have given me the ick. And it just got my mind running.
I will say, though, that I do understand the confusion around the post.
Yes.
On Mother's Day, a joint post.
Yes.
Happy future Mother's Day. And it's like the pictures, it's not like it was like a dump.
Right, it was like a standalone.
It was a standalone,
No, it was
you guys
a two-piece.
kissing. I know you're not pregnant or engaged. And I looked at that and I was like,
Yeah,
did I miss
clocking
something?
what's going on. Yeah, Jesse commented something like, what the helly? It was so unserious to us because it's like, you know, you joke around. You're like, you're my future wife. You're my future baby mama, like so on and so forth. And
the on Mother's Day was confusing.
I think that maybe I was most upset that anyone in their right mind would think that I would announce an engagement or a pregnancy standing on a rock in a multicolored snakeskin bikini. Like, I can promise you my hair won't be wet when I announce either one of those things.
Write that down, everyone.
And that's just something you
Write
should
that
know
down.
about me. I just think that's where we start. But where we finish, perhaps, is that I consider myself a lover girl, a hopeless romantic.
Yes.
I love love. I cry at the movies. I'm bought in, and I really do believe in true love.
Yes.
And maybe that makes me a big fat dum-dum. In my 20s, my experience was all of these terrible men that even if they were loving me out loud, it was to overcompensate to the fact that they just cheated on me 2 weeks ago. You know what I mean? So I understand the sort of discomfort and the maybe like the ick is more just like, ooh, like that feels like a lot or something. But thinking about my codependent to avoidant brain, that trajectory that I've moved down, it took so much work for me to move into a place where I could accept the love I wanted. And that's so ass backwards. But I feel like that's why, bringing it back to the topic, that's why women have such an easy time engaging in these romance novels and these movies, because in real life, they're just wondering, is this the next man that's going to traumatize me? And like an extreme show of affection maybe will just cause a lot of like alarm bells to go off because it's foreign and it,
Well,
you know, and it's like, is it love bombing? It's not. We've been together for a while.
but in the context of like a book, especially a romance
yeah,
book,
and you would know. You are the resident expert.
it is just like this safe space of a world where any sort of a romantic gesture, you know, in the end, they end up happy and together and in love. So
That's
you're
such a
able,
good point.
you're able to take a little bit of the cringe. You're able to take some of these over-the-top declarations of affection as just like, oh, well, this is sweet because he feels this way, because you know in the end it all works out, as opposed to like anticipating the hurt or like, what if this, you know?
Absolutely. I feel like that is, I didn't even consider that point. It's like the guaranteed happy ending of it.
Yeah.
Like allows you to go there because it's in a safe context.
Yeah.
I think that it's fair game if you're not someone who's like a touchy feely words of affirmation. If you like to play it cool and cute and like keep your private life private, I have obviously decided to go on a reality TV show and display it all. So that is what it is.
Yeah.
I love when he says stuff like that.
And that's all that matters at the end of the day.
It really does. But I'm just like, yeah, because I really want to be the mother of your children. Like,
Yeah.
I'm so happy that I found my version of this, so corny, but a dream come true. But like,
Yeah.
let me be corny.
No.
Let us be corny.
No, bring back being
I've earned
corny,
it.
embrace the cringe, embrace
Yes.
whatever. Perhaps the day after Mother's Day next time.
Thank you so much for your thoughts
You're
on that,
so welcome.
young lady.
My 10.
Okay. I got
As I'm holding this glazing mist, I'm not even using it. I'm just like a baton.
Well, I did do my rose essence.
Ooh.
Have you tried this?
Is this Pat McGrath?
Yes. This used to be
She's
my
gorge.
favorite, like 2022-ish. They took it off Sephora, I think, for a little bit, and they brought it back. It's so expensive. It's everything. And the
It's gorge.
The
Wait, she
way
matches our little setup. Let's leave her there.
the fountain
Pat,
of
if you're
youth.
watching, we love you.
Yeah. Actually, baby skin in a bottle. We love it. Can I please have a love it, hate it, feel fine about
Yeah,
it?
let
I'm
me just
desperate.
fix this
Desperado.
clip.
And I'm going to go in with my,
Say.
not me jumping into a TikTok makeup tutorial, and with my Band-Aid finger, And my next step, I'm going in with the Stay Glowy Super Gel in shade Rose Glow.
Rose Glow. My next love it, hate it, feel fine about it is men in Pilates class.
Damn, KJ's getting a lot of airtime today, baby. I think you feel fine about it.
So this is actually a trick question.
Oh, I'm actually a little bit scared. Is this how you tell me I shouldn't have invited him to Pilates?
Okay, 90% of the time, I hate it.
Okay.
10% of the time, I love it. KJ coming with us yesterday to Pilates, love it. When it is like a man that I know, I love it because I'm sorry, it's very funny to watch him be humbled in this class. Mind you, pre and postnatal Pilates, and he was humbled in this class.
I was giggling.
Well, especially someone who is like objectively incredibly strong.
He's good at everything. You guys don't understand. He doesn't pick up one single like
no, but not even
ball
that. Like
or rope he's
so buff.
So buff
that like, you know, a little sideline.
I know.
It was very silly.
No,
that.
but it's like actually crazy because it's been a while since I observed a man exercising.
Yeah.
And the fact that he couldn't sit back on his heels.
Well, the lack of flexibility. He acknowledged after that there's a lot of benefit for him, but like really any man to be in Pilates, whether it's flexibility, healing old injuries.
Doesn't hit the same without nails.
No, it doesn't. But okay, so that's the 10%. In a very biased when I know the man.
Yes.
The 90% of the time that I hate it, why would a man be there? Why would a man be there?
Yeah.
In my safe space, my $40 to $50 per class safe space that I pay for, why would a man be there?
No, I will say I feel like there are certain studios where it's like more or less acceptable.
Listen, when it is a man that is obviously tethered to a regular, like fine. When she decides to bring her like husband or her brother or her suitor, like they're allowed to be there.
The misandry accusations are gonna go crazy.
But here's my thing. A couple weeks ago, I was subjected to 50 minutes of Pilates in front of an ass crack. I am being so serious.
How don't they feel it? The wind, the gust,
the ass crackery that I saw.
I would walk out.
50 minutes.
No, I couldn't do it. I would never be able to.
And he was on the reformer next to me. I couldn't avoid it.
Was this the chiller or the less chill
the chiller? The chiller.
No,
my safe space.
No. Too comfy, cozy. You must abide by the rules of Pilates. And number one,
dude,
don't.
It was so scary.
Don't come crack out.
It was so scary.
No nipples, no cracks. Please, dear God.
This is a crack-free zone.
Layer it up. I don't know. Maybe wear some shapewear. I don't have an answer. That's not okay. I am so surprised you didn't just like, I would have been like, hands-on alteration or recommendation or whatever, or adjustment, hands-on adjustment, raise my hand and then just whisper, the crack. I see it. It's staring me in the face as I'm Lamaze breathing my way through tiny pulses. The tiniest end pulse.
It was
crack.
It was traumatic. I was subjected to crack against my will.
Crack kills.
Say crack again.
Crack.
It was so scary. And
I'm so sorry you went through that.
I really disliked it. And for that reason, no man in Pilates unless I know him.
I promise no man I would ever bring, I would never allow crack exposure. I would never.
Yeah, so
it is. I do feel like yesterday I was a little bit distracted because I was so concerned that KJ was having a good time.
Wait. Sorry. I almost forgot to tell this little anecdote, and it is important.
I can't breathe.
Back to the like humbling a man you know in Pilates. I'll never forget in New York Pilates. When my favorite instructor on her birthday made her husband come to her class, and she intentionally did standing in her thighs because she wanted to watch him suffer. And I was like, yeah, that part.
And somewhere, somehow, some woman from the 1950s just got a little bit more, resting peacefully because you did that. That is that's feminism. Probably not. I need a complexion product. What's my complexion product, Carly?
Well, you said your under eyes, you were feeling
guess what I brought? The new one. The new Givenchy color corrector. We're obsessed with the blue one. Well? This is the pink one. I brought it because I thought maybe... Do you have corrector on
I put the Natasha Denona on this morning.
Maybe you take it home and see how you like it.
Okay.
Second, love it, hate, feel fine about it coming at you. people wanting another lockdown to recharge.
Is this a discourse you're seeing online?
I'm seeing it in response to mounting news about viral epidemics.
I think you hate it, but I would like to hear your reasonings for why.
I feel fine about it in like sort of an anthropological kind of way. I feel like we all collectively are like, you know, can I get just a crumb of a break or just like a tinge of like feeling recharged and like I can go through my life successfully. But maybe it's because we've all become so deeply unserious as a result of the COVID trauma. But the majority of the comments I've seen around the idea of like another virus hitting and like what that could mean and like all of it is, of course, how scary something like that could be. But also it's people being like, I really could use another lockdown. Like, I'm sick of talking to people. I need 3 months to get my life together.
Well, okay.
I can't afford to go outside anyways.
Have people forgotten, though, the, like, trauma that the first lockdown was?
Well, that's the thing. What I fear, the trauma of COVID, perhaps it, you know, did so much damage that it's like, is there rebounding? How do we work our way back? We lost the time. We certainly never really understood what went on, and we're still sort of learning all of the mental and physical health repercussions and consequences that are very real for a lot of people today. And it just makes me think, like, was this something that, not to be insane, this isn't insane,
no,
but
be
just
insane.
Like go with me. Like, are historians gonna look back and be like, this was the end of like productive social society in human history?
Well, the adjustment from lockdown back to normal life, I do think that as like a society, we just haven't been the same. And I think it's a combination of whether it's exhaustion, burnout, but also people's attention spans just not being what they were before. Like the fact that I used to go into an office 5 days a week before lockdown for like full work days is just like, how was I not so tired? Because then I also like had a social life and did things in addition to going in 5 days a week. And I think that the ease at which we hit exhaustion, I guess now, I think
we start exhausted.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's waking up exhausted.
I'm not seeing content online of people like basically saying they could really use another lockdown. So if I'm off, let me know. The first lockdown was extremely traumatizing for me. Whether it's my germ issues, my control issues, like a lot of things got really, really toxic and like all consuming during COVID. To minimize it back down to like, well, I could really use a break.
Exactly. And I'm like, oh, we're so unserious, we're so desensitized that it's like we're pushing past all of that to just say, life is so terrible anyways, I at least don't have to get up and do this and do that and spend all this money, and I don't want to see anyone or talk to, like, people are just antisocial and cynical, and they're lonely, but they don't feel like they can connect, and they don't know how, and we're locked into our phones. And I feel like it's just really gotten away from us. The idea of being confined to one space again like that, and the health anxiety of it with my mom who has Crohn's and genuinely couldn't go anywhere or do anything. That's why I'm looking at it, I'm like, I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I'm more just like worried and concerned.
Well, I think the further we get from it, the more desensitized people will get to it. And I think that there have been a lot of examples in world history where like the further we get from it, more ease at which people are willing to joke about it or like romanticize certain parts of it.
Absolutely. And, you know, watching tragedies occur and people lose their lives and their health be impacted. But, you know, I also feel like there's just a lot of insecurity. It's like nobody feels hopeful.
But I do think that I think there is validity in like needing a break and like finding new ways to like get a break. But I don't know that, you know, making a joke about a lockdown right now. Maybe
but I do feel like for some people it might not be a joke. I do know that there are certainly people who feel like I don't have friends and I don't have community and I don't have a job I love or anything like that. So, you know,
Makes me sad.
Very much it's like the apathy of it and the what's the point of it. And so I know some people are obviously just making kind of a strange and possibly deeply insensitive joke. But I do think that a lot of people more and more, I mean, people are locking themselves away anyways.
Yeah.
And like holding up, you know, and just resigning themselves to being alone. Mm-hmm. And I do blame social media, and it makes me feel guilty to like work in it in some ways. That's why I just feel like if you have a presence on social media, like the best way to use it is at the end of the day for connection.
Yeah.
Because
that's why I started.
Even if it's parasocial, I don't care. Whatever's going to make people feel a little bit less alone, I think is a win. But it is like a point at which I don't think it's like a hee hee ha ha.
I'm not hee-heeing or ha-haing.
I'm not. I'm concerned, and my heart breaks for the way that, you know, this country feels today. Anywho, give me your second, please. Also, your bracelets look so sparkly and lovely.
Sparkling?
Yeah, it makes me happy to see them. You may take your time. I'm blending out my Dior bronzer.
Thank you so much. Let me lock the fuck in for this one. My next love it, hate it, feel fine about it is Irish exits, but specifically the 3 tiers of the Irish exit, aka do I need to say goodbye or can I just leave?
The 3 tiers? Can you elaborate?
Well, see, I made them up. But
no. And that means they're law, but I don't know them, and I need to.
Well, first, Irish exit, love it, hate it, feel fine about it.
Love with all my heart, 10 toes down, live and die by an Irish exit.
Live and die by an Irish exit.
Yeah.
Okay. So the 3 tiers of the Irish exit, it's a system that I have created as someone who loves to Irish, but also hates to hurt people's feelings. Those are my credentials.
Oh, no.
The tiers, and I think Irish exits in general, do not apply to like your best friend, your significant other, your immediate family.
Yeah, because that's someone you can run up to, manically hug them, and scream goodbye and run out the door, and they're like, all right.
Exactly. I'm mainly talking about like the host or like the general population of the party. Right.
Yes, like more of the like 1 or 2 degrees removed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, and I feel very passionately about this. And as someone who apparently everyone in their life is getting married or having a baby or something, I find myself at functions all the time. And my preferred method of departure is an Irish.
No, because especially when it's a giant function, you say bye to one person, then you make eye contact with another one. They're like, why are you not saying goodbye to me? But they don't even really want you to say goodbye to them. Now you're both feeling awkward. You go up and do the little awkward, like, ass out hug. And you're like, no, it's so nice to see you. And, like, probably I'll see you tomorrow. Or, like, absolutely never again in my whole entire life.
That's why we get into the tiers.
And it just goes on and on and on and on. And then next thing you know, especially the way I function, accidentally chatty.
Well, you're there for another hour.
Yeah.
So this is why the tier system that I have created.
I'm with you.
Okay, tier number 1.
I need lip gloss. Go ahead.
Tier number 1 is an intimate gathering, let's say 25 people or less.
Okay.
You must say goodbye.
Yeah, you must say goodbye.
I think it's rude to not say goodbye. And also, like, with the way the world works today, like, if you don't say goodbye, they're going to assume you're dead in a ditch somewhere. Somebody kidnapped you. Like, you must say goodbye.
Take me through the whole
No,
Monty.
you can give feedback as we go.
25 is a lot of people.
I think, like, in my mind, 25, like, it can be a Super Bowl party at someone's apartment. Like, you're not just going to get up and leave someone's apartment.
25 people fitting in one New York City apartment?
Okay, we can, it's a roughly 25 people. You can say 20 people if that makes you feel better about yourself.
I'm going to say 15.
Okay, fine.
Because if there were 15 people
Intimate
in my
gathering,
home,
meaning they're your people.
I would call the cops.
Okay.
I would noise complaint on myself.
So
okay,
tier 1, which is an intimate gathering, define that as you will, whether it's 15 people to 25 people, you must say goodbye. It's rude to not say goodbye, I feel. 25 to 75 people.
That's insane. Well, choose 5 and then run for the exit to say goodbye to.
Well, no, I think that an Irish is fair game. Once it goes beyond like intimate.
Anything after intimate. I like your style. Yeah, fuck these people.
Then an Irish is fair game. I think, like, you are well within your right to Irish.
Yeah.
For example, like my birthday party.
As a child of Irish.
Of Irish descent.
Yeah.
My birthday party.
Yeah.
Nobody needed to say goodbye to me.
That's what I was thinking when you said intimate gathering. My first thought was, well, how many people were at your birthday?
Somewhere between 40 and 50.
Oh. Right here in the middle of this episode, we're going to cut to a clip of Carly talking about no one coming to her birthday.
Wait, guys, if you live in New York City, come to my birthday party because I'm nervous. I'm nervous no one's going to show up. Just like DM me, I'll hit you with that link.
I hope that there's a line around multiple blocks so that you never have this fear again. Clip over. Yes, there were, queen. And
Yeah.
that's insane.
No, you don't need to say
goodbye at a time like that.
I think context matters. Use your best judgment, but I think an Irish is fair game, and you as the host or the general population of the party should not be offended if someone just dips.
No, have you ever met someone that does get offended if someone
No,
leaves
but
without saying goodbye? Not saying that those people don't exist. I'm just wondering if you know one personally, like seeing like a monster in the wild.
No, I do have a friend that leans anxious, so I like to give her a heads up that I'm leaving,
nice.
just so that
I didn't mean to call her a monster.
Just because I don't want her to be worried that I'm dead in a ditch somewhere. So I say to her, like, I'm leaving. You're the only one I'm saying this to. Like, goodbye.
The courtesy text is amazing. I will say, in college, I feel like we all had at least one friend.
The runaway.
The runaway. Except I had a friend who used to genuinely pass out in broad daylight.
And here's why it comes back to the tears. Intimate gathering, you must say goodbye. You must go up to your person and say, I am leaving, goodbye.
I don't know. If it's a very chaotic night, and like, I don't know, if there are creepy men around, you gotta let someone know. But if it's, as you said, a function, like a baby shower or a wedding, or
we'll get to weddings.
a funeral.
We'll get to weddings.
Okay.
Because weddings falls into tier number 3. Thank you so much for asking.
Oh my goodness.
Tier number 3 is 75 and up. It's like people.
75 people. I thought you meant age.
I mean,
the oldies don't get a goodbye.
Okay. Once it reaches party status, a la a wedding, a holiday party, and it's like a lot of people.
Sure.
There is zero need to say goodbye, and in fact, I think it's actually rude to say goodbye in some cases.
This is not an eyebrow.
I think
it's rude to say goodbye.
I think it is rude to say goodbye to the hosts at like a wedding, the bride and groom, the parents of the bride and groom. I think it is rude to say goodbye, and here is why. Arguably, some would say this is the best or one of the best days of their lives, right?
Okay.
And I am going to pull you out of your moment, take you out of your fun, whether it's for 2 seconds or 2 minutes, to say goodbye and point out to you that the best day of your life is ending. Why would I? You don't care if I'm still there. And if it's like you should be thankful and say, thank you so much for having me, love you, they know I'm thankful because I wrote them a card and I gave them a gift.
I have a helpful rule. That was poetic. Thank you for waxing poetic on that. I think that if you're not bridal party, just leave.
No, but just go. Just go.
No one cares that you're, just kidding.
No one cares. And I'm being so serious.
People care that you're there, but we all know what's happening when you've disappeared. You're tired, you're drunk, you're going to fall asleep or hopefully get laid.
And you've already thanked the host with your gift and
with
your cards
presence.
And probably at the engagement party, perhaps at the bridal shower as well. Like they know I love them and I'm really grateful.
Okay, that's a hot take, but I actually, you have convinced me, Lawyer Carly. It is kind of rude because it's like they have 1,001 things to do, and then by the end of a wedding, you're probably sick of all of the like formalities and logistics.
Also, they're having fun and living in the moment on one of the best days of their lives. And you want me to pull them out of it to be like, hi, it's ending. Goodbye. No.
Yeah. I wonder what you're going to be like at your wedding. Anyhow, this was such a great love it, hate it, feel fine about it. I do believe we have a couple surprises.
Wait, but before we get into it, this blush combination is actually my hyperfixation right now. Tan line from Rhode. If you don't have tan line from Rhode going into the summer, you need this shade.
You need it. It's so pretty.
It's so
Describe
pretty.
the shade, please.
Well, it's this right now. And I would say it is like Toasted Teddy is more of the actual bronzer shade that they make. But this is like a sun-kissed blush.
To me, it's a mix of freckle and Toasted Teddy.
Exactly.
That's what I think would get me.
It's like a warm, sun-kissed, gorgeous, stunning, versatile shade.
Yes.
And it brings me a lot of joy.
It's actually like, it's not warm toned, but something about it.
It's versatile.
It's very like neutral. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I love tan line so much. It's one of my favorite shades ever.
But then the combination involves putting Blush Please from MAC on top.
Yes,
these
two
together.
That's my girl.
I just know going into summer, this is the blush combination. This
that
is
you're gonna run down.
To me.
Okay, and if I could be so bold, I just want to introduce you to one more product that fits into this family.
Wait, is that Pat?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why this one specific one is so hard to
Do you like that
open.
I call her Pat as if we were close personal friends? And I do the
Do
same
I have
thing.
concealer unblended? You know what? We're living with it.
Any
it's
makeup artist brand, Mario Patrick, Danessa Myricks, Pat McGrath, I just refer to them by the first names, like my Danessa setting spray.
For me, it's
my
a
Mario
version of
powder.
manifesting.
Because we're close personal friends.
Yes, and why can't we be? So this is the Pat McGrath powder blush. These blushes are so underrated. They are, again, very expensive, but last
her
you
products
forever
are so
and ever.
high quality that
This is flirtatious. But the fleur is spelled like the French word for flower. And it
there's a Tower 28 shade that's not too far off from that.
Samo Spritzer
No, but it's
in the family.
in the family.
Yes.
And I have toyed with layering that on top of this as well, but I need that one.
It is in the category of nothing blushes, and we can expand on nothing blushes.
I love a nothing blush.
It's giving nothing in the pan, and it gives everything in the face because it is the perfect, I barely tried, what me, glowing from within, blushing subtly, that's what it gives. And even if I'm saying it, look at this shade next to if this does something for me, this will do something for everyone. It is so beautiful. I'll put it on in a second, but I highly recommend when you're done with Blush Please to put it over.
But just look at these two layering together.
Yeah,
It's
let them have their moment.
Gorgeous, stunning. I'm gonna put a little bit on my eyelid as well. Why not? Oop, she's giggling already.
The topic is giggling on dates or just giggling in general with men. Boyfriend, husband, new guy you're seeing, whatever it may be.
And let's talk about it.
Okay.
'Cause if you're not giggling, why are you there? That's how I feel.
Yeah.
And I think to not giggle through life is just such a boring thing. And as it's become more of a priority for me as I'm dating and just trying to
Let's talk about it.
be aware of like, am I giggling because of them? Because we know no man is ever going to be funnier than I am. And like, that's okay. But
And
like,
that's
I can't
so
be the
true.
only one bringing the giggles. You also have to make me laugh. Because how boring would life be if you're not making me laugh?
No, absolutely. I mean, I think we can take it even one layer deeper because if we're not giggling in the small moments, we just don't have the same sense of humor.
Which is huge for me.
Yes. And like, I would like to put some women at ease because a lot of women look for the funny guy. You know what I mean?
It's not always the funny guy. You have to just have the same sense of humor.
Exactly.
And you have to think the same things are funny.
Exactly. And if you're trying a reformed funny guy girl, because a lot of times like that trope about, you laugh, they laugh you out of your clothes or whatever the heck, like you put up with whatever because they make you laugh. You will laugh with someone you are friends with, compatible with, even if they are not the class clown, they're not the one cracking up the entire room, like it's okay, but you do need to give them time so you guys can get to know each other and see if that natural giggle is there. Like, the way that I laugh with my friends is one version of laughter, and then the way I giggle with my boyfriend is like a totally different one, especially because I, with KJ, feel like my most childlike self.
Wait, I love that.
In a way that would be so deeply disgusting if anyone else witnessed it, but he loves me, so it's fine.
So it's fine.
But like we like fall into this weird, like sometimes we like speak like Simlish, like I don't even know. We just lose the plot, but we think it's hilarious, and that's all you need.
Yeah.
Like, am I speaking Simlish to you? Not currently, but you know what I mean? Like, you gotta find your lanes of laughter because boys sometimes find things funny that you don't always find funny.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure every girl has had the experience of their boyfriend or etc. showing them a meme, and you're like,
why are you
I don't-
laughing so hard?
not only do I not find it funny, I don't understand it.
Yeah.
And now the least funny thing I can do is ask you to explain a meme to me. But like, when they're with the boys, it's the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah.
You can have that, but like we have to have our own giggles and language and stuff.
Yes, and I think for me, laughing with someone also ties into like having fun with someone. And I
Totally.
think that there's a big difference between like having a nice time with somebody and having fun with somebody.
Yeah.
And for me, that is like directly tied into laughing with them.
Absolutely. I think for some people, you're right. Like maybe it isn't top priority. Like they're like, I'm
Everybody
just
has
looking
different-
for
yeah.
something else that's more important in a person.
Yeah.
But I think where we are Chuckles and Chuckles 2.0, you're 2.0, you gotta bring the silly.
You gotta.
And like, life gets so serious and down and dark, and I really believe after going through so many relationships where if I had a disagreement, when you're in a fight with a guy and then like one of you does something so freaking stupid. I was once in a fight with KJ, and in the middle of the fight I was like trying to make my point, and then I tripped over my coffee table. And like the whole fight I went away. I was just like, I can't possibly like stand 10 toes down on this at a time like this. Like there are tears welling up in my eyes. You know what I mean? Like that lightheartedness as an undercurrent to the relationship will save you in so many ways. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. We love it. We love it so much. Can you give me your surprise?
Yeah, let me just hit a little bit more of this
shout out to
primer.
Tower 28 concealer. I know that we talk about this concealer so much, but I really don't care. I recently just purchased one shade deeper because I've gotten a little bit of sun and I've only ever used IE. This is MDR. The oliviness is perfect. It's neutral, but it's olive, and I'm just like blown away that every time this concealer evaporates in the best possible way. Like I just blended it out and I fell in love with it.
I did the opposite and bought a lighter shade.
Oh no.
The other day. No.
Okay.
This was just like, as I have my tan shade, and that is perfect and lovely and wonderful, but I wanted my fair shade. Ready? Sorry.
Yeah.
The talc-free movement. Gross, bad, hate it. But specifically, I know that this one was brought up because I sent this to you on Instagram. There's a strong chance you didn't see it.
No, I didn't see it.
And you know what? We can talk about that at a later time.
Okay, yeah.
But
I'm in
the
trouble.
talc-free movement has permeated.
Ooh, good word.
Every part of the makeup industry now.
Yeah.
Because it's no longer just powders, loose powders, pressed powders. MAC has to reformulate a lot of their lip liners because of talc.
No,
So
the MAC
Stone-
lip liner reformulation,
Stone-
it will actually be my 13th
Whirl-
reason I'm going to freak out.
I'm scared.
No,
I'm scared. If this
For myself.
if Stone has even a little bit of warmth in
You
there.
could make an argument that the entire makeup industry was built off the back of Stone and Kevin Aucoin, but like, it's fine. We can get into that on another day. But what do you mean?
What do you
Where is
mean?
the talc? What percentage talc?
Where is the talc? What percentage? Show me the reason.
I don't even know talc. I don't know her.
And like, is talc so bad?
No, it's not. What's up with the EU? Can they tell us what we're missing? Why no talc?
Well, is this a deeper conversation about
Oh.
fear mongering and clean beauty? Well, I know that a lot of the talc-free, at one time, maybe it's
Ooh.
evolved. Leave it, you're done. Was also because like, it was like a retailer thing, or like clean at Sephora.
but I
and
thought
a lot
that
of
was
brands were
to-
reformulating to meet those requirements.
Okay, yes, that's what I thought. That
Yeah.
like because the EU and like international law was no talc in makeup. Is that not true?
I don't know about the EU international law of it all, but I do know that a lot of it comes back to like the clean beauty movement.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go look it up after this, but I'm so sick of it. And can we
Hate
not-
it.
That was so warranted. Throw a tantrum. Do it. You're always so composed.
No, we lost.
Freak out.
We lost the Givenchy powder.
Yeah.
We lost MAC Studio Fix. Now we are losing the MAC lip pencils. When will it end?
No, it won't. Not until your very last
Not till I'm
favorite
cold
makeup
and
product
dead.
is dead in the ground. No, this is what's going to lead to makeup hoarding. I'm going to become a crazy cat lady about expired makeup.
And do it.
How many stones can I buy in whatever time we have left? Also, it feels like D-Day. Can they give us a countdown?
Would love that.
No, same.
Like the Givenchy
you have
powder,
X
I bought
amount of
3 of
days
them.
to stock up. I only have one more.
I gave you the little ones. You
No,
saw
no. So I have 2 total.
Okay.
And I used one for the reunion, so
Hell yeah, you did.
it's open now.
Hell yeah.
Which I'm like, great.
Ring, ring.
Hello, Carly and Dara's Pizza Shop. Imagine? No, that's not in our journey.
Hot take, filler is so out of style and Botox is so in. Hot take,
Okay.
what's out is policing and monitoring what women do to their faces and their bodies.
Oh, shit.
Because, like, okay, from a scientific, medical, whatever you want to say it, perspective, there's a lot more like research.
Which is my favorite
Well, there's a lot more research and science behind Botox, right? And I think that the long-term effects of Botox are more studied than filler. And the more information we get about filler, the less like confident, at least I feel, in like about filler
freewheeling
as
with
opposed to Botox, right? Mm-hmm. But I also think that going back to monitoring and policing what women do about their faces and their bodies, I am so fucking sick of seeing videos on TikTok and Instagram of people doing the side-by-side comparison, showing the before and after.
Yeah, they do that with like all the celebrities.
And my thing is like, well, you're showing this picture of her when she was 20 and now she's 35.
Yeah.
A lot of it is just natural collagen loss, weight loss, having babies,
Totally.
makeup technique and style.
Are you clocking this blush as I'm putting it on?
I am.
You're saying very, very important things. I just want you to multitask.
I just maintain that as long as you're doing it for yourself and you're not preaching it as Bible to other people.
No, I couldn't agree more.
Do what you want. Do what makes you feel beautiful. It is hard enough to exist in modern society as a woman, and if a little bit of filler in your lips makes you feel good, then do it.
My thing is like even just a little bit more practical. Like if you want people to stop having like botched work done, botched injectables, stop shaming women for doing it. They're not gonna talk about it, what went right, what went wrong, what they liked, what they didn't like, what they would have done differently. They're not gonna talk about any of it as long as people are making them feel like shit about it. And then it's like every man for themselves when really it's like, let's all join together and be the hottest version of ourselves together.
I also think, to bring it back to the filler is so out and Botox is so in.
Like the trendiness of that I don't like.
I think a lot of the reason why it seems like something is in or out is, to your point, because people are talking about it more, and people are being more transparent online about what they're having done, what they like, what they don't like. Whereas like when you look back, let's go pre-2020, right? Like before TikTok and there were a lot of people just kind of oversharing and sharing their beauty routines on the internet.
Yes.
Filler and Botox have been so normalized in Hollywood for so long, people didn't talk about it. So they assumed that a lot of these actors and actresses and whatever were either aging better than everyone else,
Definitely.
or not aging, or like the little tweaks. It was just like they must be blessed, right? Sure, it's more popular now as people have more specifics and they can go to a doctor and say, I want this. And I think we've seen the rise in like lip filler and things like that. But in versus out, I think, for better or for worse, they will both be in until something better comes along.
Yes, I was just about to say that. I'm like, I don't know if one is in or out, but I feel like, as will always be true, the industry and the category of the beauty sphere will always be changing and evolving. Yeah. And to your point, like it's been around forever. There's certainly ways to improve on it.
Yeah.
Like, I think that everything has its benefit if done correctly. I think the question does point to like the beauty trend of like moving away from the like super plumped or like the, getting
overfilled.
Yeah, the overfilled.
Puffy,
and the I don't know, it was trendy, we all got a little bit happy. I mean, I've never gotten filler anywhere except for like my chin and my lips.
Filler has always scared me a little bit. And it's why I never really had interest. I do have like a little bit like in my chin, but it's the tiniest amount that Priya did.
Yeah.
But other than that, I've never really had any interest in filler because I think the lack of, whether it's long-term effects, or sometimes you see those graphics and it's like 10 years later and the filler is still in this person's face and it's migrated here and it never really goes away. And like some of that is a little scary to me, but just because I feel that way doesn't mean that I like really care what somebody else does, as long as they are not preaching it as Bible to other people.
Yes, I completely agree. There's something to be said for, like when you talk about, the Kardashians set a trend of, altering your body and needing to change to be perfect or whatever it may be. But I think on the whole, whether women want to have work done, whether they want to have kids, whether they want to be alone in a lighthouse forever, like calling out to the sea, whatever they want to do, just shut up about it.
Yeah.
That's a really strong message.
So then what do you need 5 more minutes for this week?
So what do I need 5 more minutes for? I need 5 more minutes. This is like so petty and small.
Do it.
But it's driving me insane. I cannot find my MPH Beauty foundation brush, and the brush is $50. I'm so impatient about it because it genuinely has become my favorite foundation brush. And I can't find it, so I'm like, do I want to buy it again? After I just lost it? I don't know. I don't know where it is.
I'll be your brush sugar mama, and I'll have my peeps call your peeps, and I'll get you a new brush.
You're so good to me. Okay, what do you need 5 more minutes for?
So I've decided I want to replace the light in my bathroom. Which, like, is that possible in a rental? And it's not the overhead.
Like
it's the one in front
bulb?
of my mirror. No, the one in front of my mirror. I don't like the tone. It's very warm, but also the actual like light. I think I think there's better out there. But because it's a rental, can I do that?
I think you can, but you have to pay for it.
Well, obviously.
And you might have to put it back the way you found it.
I'm like, maybe I put it in the storage unit and then when
Yeah,
I
just
leave,
don't
put it
get rid
back.
of it. But I feel like your building is pretty lenient and kind.
Well, it's just my new fixation is the light is just very warm and
To be
dull.
totally honest, like, would anyone notice if you just did it on your own volition? Probably not.
I don't think I need to ask permission necessarily, but to your point, if I'm
Maybe just
when I
ask
leave-
forgiveness if the time comes.
Take it out of my
how,
security
how
deposit.
often is someone up in your apartment?
I don't want to answer that because I'm going to say never, and then tomorrow I'm going to need to put in a work order
Oh, no.
because you're going to jinx me.
No, let's not jinx it. I think that's a really good one. We're doing a lot of home improvement talk today. Do you want me to come over? I have a toolkit. It's
You want
pink.
to do it? Wait, mine is pink as well,
Oh,
and it's mini.
I mean, it might as well be mini and cute and pretty and pink.
Period.
Today has been a pure joy. I'm
been a
delighted.
delight.
I'm elated. I'm sad to go. We'll see you again soon.
I hope everybody enjoyed my poncho and this episode of 5 More Minutes.
Bye, everyone.
Poncho! Sorry, I had to get one more in there.
Oh, dear God.